Hey, welcome to Derek's Epic Kingdom. Just before we start off here on this episode, I just want to make sure my eyes are looking at yours. Okay? So, are my pupils looking at your pupils? Obviously, they can't be looking directly at you because if they were looking directly at you, that would mean that I have the ability to teleport into different time and space, and I definitely don't have that. So, in other words, are my eyes are they in your view screen? So when you look into your little computer, whatever it is, your laptop or your desktop computer, do you see my face? Okay, are we seeing eye to eye? Okay, that's good. All right, so like I said, this is Derek's Epic Kingdom, and we're gonna have another episode of Derek's Not Funny. So that's where Derek tries to be funny, but really he fails at being funny. Okay, so therefore, this is a waste of time because I'm not going to be funny anyway. So instead of trying to crack a joke like last time about the full Monty, and tell you the truth, that joke probably was lame anyway. So therefore, today what I'm going to do is just, talk about my life here. That's a joke. Okay? So as y'all know, as kids, we all do stupid stuff. We have stupid reasons. We're totally illogical. We don't understand, jack, basically. I mean, maybe you know a guy named Jack. But other than that, as a kid, you just do really stupid stuff. Now, I'm not saying you do extremely stupid stuff like play with a gun and shoot yourself in the head. No, I'm not talking about like that. Although, there are some kids that probably have done that, and that's really unfortunate. So, if you do have a gun, make sure you do not have it near kids, okay? All right, because that's really unfortunate. You don't want anything bad to happen to them. But, the point is we all do stupid stuff as kids. We're like complete morons, Absolutely complete morons when we're kids, right? Absolutely. So this is one of the moronic things that I did. And basically, I think this is something that we all can relate to. And that's definitely the idea of being tired, right? Everyone gets tired. You get up for your job. You get off of your job. You're tired. You want to go to sleep. Whatever. I mean, it happens to everybody, right? I bet you're probably just tired watching me, right? You're like, Derek, I just want to go to bed right now. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to watch your face. I want you to shut your mouth right now and just, turn your video off and go to sleep. Then why are you watching my channel? Oh, it's because you're bored. That's right. I told you to watch my channel because you're bored. Yeah, so anyway, we all do stupid things as kids, right? So, and also we all get tired, extremely tired, especially after a long day of work. But another area that we all get really tired is when we had a super long flight. So let's say you just had a flight, right? Maybe a 30-hour flight. Well, actually, I'm not sure if can you actually have a 30-hour flight? I don't know. You probably would go around the world in 30 hours. I'm not sure. That's probably incorrect, but still, okay. So let's say you go to London. Maybe you have a 14-hour flight. Okay, maybe a 16-hour flight. Now that's something that sounds a little more reasonable. Oh, you saw my finger there. Okay, so let's say you do a 16-hour flight. And what happens after the 16 hours is you start to lose coherence, right? And your words don't make any sense. And actually, that's how I feel in everyday life. And I don't even need to be tired. I automatically lose my coherency no matter where I am. Okay? So it's even worse when, I'm really tired. So basically, long story short, on the way to New York, it's a 16-hour flight, and get off the plane, and unfortunately, it's one of those red eyes, right? So it's like we just land around 6 a.m. And okay, the very first thing we're gonna do is see a Broadway show, and before we decide to see a Broadway show, and by the way, I was like one of the only people in my family when we saw the show that didn't fall asleep. Um, not because it was a bad show, but everyone was so cotton picking tired. That's why. So anyway, whatever. So I get off the plane, and my family decides, okay, we're gonna get something to eat. So we go to my one of my favorite places. It's called Sbarro. Who's been to Sbarro? I mean, yeah, obviously they have some really great pizza, great New York pizza. They're starting to die off here in the West Coast. They used to be super popular, but because not necessarily because of recession or anything, but actually maybe because of recession. But Sbarro unfortunately is not doing that great on the West Coast. They're kicking butt on the East Coast, but not so much butt here on the West Coast here. Anyway, so here comes Dorky Derek. Yeah, can I get my large pizza, please? No, well, I don't get a large pizza, but I'm like, yeah, I want this pizza here. I want this pizza slice here, and I'm feeling thirsty here. I think I want something to drink. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want the biggest, largest Coke you ever have. As a kid, obviously, Coke is good. Coca-Cola or Pepsi. And so, you know, I get my stuff, and I'm not sure if you know this, but when you actually go to a restaurant in the New York area, there's a high probability that you're gonna have to walk downstairs, right? So here comes Derek, going on his happy little way. La 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 la. Okay, so yeah, I'm walking down the steps, and then guess what? Bam! Oh, my big, large Coke goes all over the floor. And seriously, it was not just a small Coke. It wasn't a medium Coke. It was a cotton picking huge Pepsi or Coke, whatever. And it's just so embarrassing because it's like, I mean, it just goes all over the floor. You have your ice and everything, and people could slip on it too. Luckily, no one slipped on it. But it's just something that you know. If you, I just have some good advice for you. If you have a long flight and you feel hungry, make sure to actually um, check with yourself to make sure that you're actually coherent with everything you do, okay? If that means you have to do some exercises, 15 to 20 sit-ups or 15 to 20 push-ups, you do those push-ups, because you want to wake up your mind, because you don't want to do what I did and just spill your Coke like an idiot all over the floor. But anyway, so yep, that's all I'm going to share with you. Make sure that when you eat food and you have to walk downstairs and you're really really tired, make sure to look where you're going. Okay? So that's all I have for you for Derek's Epic Kingdom. I hope you have a terrific day or terrific night, and I guess I'll catch you later. Okay? Bye. Okay. I will check you out later. Bye.